Hi guys, so I'm JC. So for today's video, I just want to focus on how to create your 2026 goals, okay? Kasi for me, it's very important that you know exactly kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari sa'yo sa taon na to. Kasi it's another 365 days na ibibigay sa'yo or a chance, di ba, na baguhin yung buhay mo, mga bagay na pwede mong gawin to improve yourself, okay? So, I've been doing this for the past 3 years already and I could say na effective siya for me. So, I'll share it with you. Depende sa'yo, okay? Kung gusto mong gawin, maraming options, okay, on how to set goals. But, I think isang bagay na meron ako is hindi ko pinagkakait, lalo na kung I believe na effective talaga siya, no? So, how do I set my 2026 goals? So, how do I set my goals on a yearly basis? Okay. So, first is, you need to know, or compartmentalize, yung mga goals na meron ka. Because I am for sure, marami tayong goals, marami tayong gustong makuha sa buhay, pero sometimes you need to check the reality. Ano ba yung current state mo, 'di ba? Kasi for example, gusto mo ng house and lot na 1.5 million pero yung sahod mo is hindi kaya yon kahit computein pa natin ng paulit-ulit, 'di ba? Hindi siya ma-achieve, then we can put that as a long-term goal. So, for this year 2026, what I want you to do is, divide it into what? 3 or 4 categories, First would be your personal goals, So personal sample is your health condition. You want to improve your health. You want to reduce weight, okay? So let's say for example, you want to reduce weight. What's your current weight at this point, okay? Let's say you're at 90, 94, 95 and you want to reduce it to 85 or 80 kilograms, okay? So is that possible? Okay, the answer is yes, okay? Kailangan mo lang ng tamang health plan, diet plan, para ma-achieve mo siya. And honestly, kailangan mong disiplinahin yung sarili mo for you to achieve it, which is yun yung isa sa mga pinakamahirap, disiplinahin ang sarili. So pero kailangan mo gawin if that is your goal, Do you want to reduce yung mga bisyo mo? Example is, kung madalas kang uminom ng alak, for example, you do it every day, bakit hindi natin i-goal na sa isang linggo 3 beses lang ako inom? Malakas kang mag-yossi. So dati nakaka-anim ka na yossi, bakit hindi ko gawin na 3? So these are some personal goals na pwede mong ilagay as a goal for 2026 na magbe-benefit yung sarili mo. Lalo na kung ang puhunan mo is yung ikaw mismo. Especially for workers like me, no? Ito na yung puhunan natin. So kung hindi natin naalagaan yung sarili natin, yung health natin, mahihirapan tayo magtrabaho. That will impact other goals na meron tayo. Does that make sense? Next is, so you have your personal goals. Next, do you have travel goals? So bakit importante yung travel goals din? For me. Because that is when you experience new things. That is when you are exposed to knowledge. That is when you're exposed to food, culture, na importante. Kasi isang bagay na na-realize ko, magkakotse. Pero pag nagsama-sama ulit kayo ng friends mo, you're not gonna talk about the car. You're just gonna talk about it once. Pero after that, wala na. Sometimes it's about experience. Kaya, there are times na meron kang set of friends na magkukwentuhan kayo, Pag yung dalawang tao nakapunta na ng Japan, for example, and they're gonna talk about it, and wala kang masabi, remember those times? Kaya, importante na you also invest in experience. Yung mga bagay na tingin mo makakatulong sa'yo, Kasi ibang klase kapag nakapag-travel ka, I'm not just talking about international travels, Kasi pwede rin na local trips lang. May mga lugar, let's say sa Manila, na hindi mo pa napuntahan, then bakit hindi mo puntahan? Example is your Binondo, Ixaran, SM. Sometimes kasi may mga ilan pa hindi nakapunta ng MOA, nakapunta ng SM Aura, right? So bakit hindi mo siya subukan na puntahan? Try, 'di ba? Or food, kung medyo tingin mo gusto mong maka-experience sa masasarap na food, okay? Hanapin mo yung mga good na food spot, okay? And i-test mo siya, i-try mo siya. So that, okay, darating kasi yung time na minsan may kakwentuhan ka, and if you're unable to experience it, hindi ka, hindi ka makarelate. And I think okay din ang travel to release stress. Agree? Right? So you have your third, okay, financial, of course. Financial goals. Okay? So syempre gusto natin ng financial goals. Sino ba naman ng ayaw, 'di ba? Na financial freedom, okay? But ito yung sasuggest ko, okay? My suggestion is bayaran niyo lahat ng utang niyo ng 2025. Bayaran niyo siya. Okay? Kasi iba kapag alam mo yan, tinamaan ka ng karma, tapos hindi mo binabayaran yung mga pinagkakautangan mo. So, importante na unahin mo yun. After mo matapos yun, tsaka ka mag-move on sa savings. Right? So, kung ngayong December, pagtingin mo ng savings account mo, ang laman is 0, why don't you start next year by 2026, December, pagtingin mo, meron kang 20k. Meron kang 30k savings. Meron kang 40 or 50k kung kaya. Or 100k kung kayang-kaya talaga. 'Di ba? So, iba kapag meron kang savings. I could say savings is equivalent to peace of mind. Importante na may savings ka para kapag dumating yung point, okay, na let's say nagkaroon ka ng emergency, meron kang huhugutin. Importante rin sa financials is yung insurance. I hope meron kang mga insurance policies na in-enrollan, okay? Kasi malaking factor yon. Another thing is, kung nagtatrabaho ka, no, better kung naka-enroll yung parents mo or yung anak mo, lalo na kung madalas silang magkasakit. Kasi maggastos sa hospital ngayon, right? Pero kung meron kang HMO coverage for them, medyo, alam mo yon, medyo mas magaan, okay, na ipa-check up kasi merong coverage yun eh. Okay? So that's my suggestion too. So that's your third, okay? Fourth is, it could be your additional business, additional income, okay, na pwede mong pagkakitaan, or it could be a promotion. So, marami sa atin gusto ma-promote. Siyempre, pag na-promote ka, additional na sahod. Pero kailangan din nating maintindihan na if you want to be promoted, okay, may equivalent skills to that. So, kailangan aralin mo for 2026, aralin mo yung mga skills, okay, na kailangan dun sa promotion na gusto mo. Example is, gusto mong, let's say, maging part ng quality team. Example, okay? Quality, where I'm talking about a BPO industry, okay? So, ano yung skills skill set and behaviors na dapat na meron ng isang quality partner to be promoted as a quality partner, okay? If you don't know it, then reach out, okay? As your coach, as your team leader, okay? Pakilala ka sa kanila. I-expose ka dun sa mga trabaho na ginagawa. And if you think na, okay, nagustuhan mo siya, then after you learn the skills, then you can apply. Gusto mo sa training, okay? Then observe how do they do it, okay? Ano yung skill set na kailangan mo to be a good trainer, okay? Or gusto mo maging team leader, ano ba yung skills and traits na dapat na meron ka na kailangan mong malaman, okay, or matutunan, okay, para pag ginawa mo yung trabaho, hindi na siya mahirap. Kasi companies right now are hiring people na pag-hire ko sa'yo, minsan, okay, sad to say, ganito yung gusto nila, okay? Syempre, hinire kita, ititrain lang kita saglit, pero dapat alam mo na yung trabaho. Or I mean, meron ka ng idea kung paano gawin yung work. Hindi yung tuturuan ka from step 1 to step 10. I hope that makes sense. Okay? So, importante na i-improve your skills as well para hindi ka mahirapan kung gusto mo ng promotion. Okay? So, after, okay, na ma-figure out mo lahat ng gusto mong gawin or yung goals mo, 'di ba? Ang next step mo na nagagawin is ilista mo. After ilista, okay, you place it, okay, dun sa lugar na lagi mong nakikita. Example is, kung meron kang station sa bahay, pwede mong ilagay yun sa screen mo, okay? I mean, sa PC, sa laptop, okay? Pwede mo siyang ilagay sa mobile phone mo na as your screensaver, okay? Kasi darating talaga yung point na madidiscourage ka eh. May time na parang demotivated ka, hindi mo alam yung gusto mong gawin. Just look at it. Tignan mo lang siya para mahata ka ulit dun sa path na gusto mong ma-achieve. And it's very important that you're seeing it daily. Kasi kung lagi mo siyang nakikita, it's a reminder for you na, okay, may dapat akong gawin for today. So, yeah, that's how I do it. And then, pagdating December, I hope you're able to check kung ano yung mga pinaglalalagay mo dun. 'Di ba? Kasi kung na-check mo yon, you're very different now from your 2025. Merong magandang nangyari sa'yo. Kung na-achieve mo kung ano man yung goal na nandun sa 2026 goal mo at na-achieve mo siya, it's a good indicator na as long as you discipline yourself, you do it consistently, you do it daily, may pwede talagang mangyari sa buhay mo. And once you feel that, okay, you continue doing it until 2027, 2028, 2029, and you look back, makikita mo na yung 2025 mo, sobrang layo mo na, sobrang dami mo nang na-achieve by 2029. And that is only by starting or having goals per year. Right? So I hope nakatulong itong video na ginawa ko. Kasi marami akong nakakausap na they don't even know how to start. They want to achieve things in life pero hindi ako honestly, hindi ako sobrang, hindi ako mayaman. Okay, hindi ako mayaman. But I think I started somewhere na ikaw lang din before. Okay? I started na hirap sa pera, 'di ba? Pero it's just a matter of decision and action. Consistent action, okay? At huwag kang magpapadala sa emotions mo, 'di ba? Focus ka lagi dun sa goal na gusto mong makuha. So, by that, I'm hoping na December 2026 magkikita ulit tayo or magkakausap ulit tayo and meron kang na-achieve na something new in your life na never mong na-experience. Pero dahil na goal settings ka, tinarget mo talaga na gusto mo siyang magawa for 2026 nakuha mo, I am very happy to hear it from you. So that's it for now.